Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is this one right here. It is kind of like a grunge rocker kind of a vibe to it. It's definitely different from what I normally do, but I was really wanting to do a colorful smoky eye that was really deep and just very dramatic. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So starting off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my NYX Dark Circle Concealer. And I actually like to use this to prime my eyes. It's a very lightweight concealer and it is a great primer. It just covers up all those veins and gives us a nice tacky surface. Then moving on to my Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, I'm taking the matte flesh tone shadow in the palette. And I'm just going to set our base that we did from brow bone to lashes. Then hopping over into the light purple in the palette and taking this on a big fluffy brush, and this is going to be our transition shade. So I'm going to keep this nice and big, kind of just creating the outside shape of our look. And I'm going to slowly start to build this to where it makes the shape to where I have that as a guideline. Then moving into my Nubian 2 palette, I'm taking the shade Jezebel. And we are going to build this one because this is a very bright purple. I'm going with a little bit at a time and I'm creating the shape of the look we're wanting. So we're wanting to kind of cat eye out, and then it is going to blend all the way through our crease area, and it's going to be kind of in our outer V as well. So I'm using a flat fluffy brush for this. It is a little bit bigger than what I normally use, but I want to build it. Then we're going into the matte chocolate brown in the palette. I can't remember the name of it, but we're taking this on a smaller smudging brush, and I'm really going to deepen out that outer V area because I want to make sure the drama is concentrated there. Then I'm going to go back and forth between and blend until it's nice and seamless. Then we're going into the sparkly purple that is in the palette, and I'm going to pack this on to my lid from corner to corner, keeping it kind of harsh through the crease area because I don't want this to get messy. We are going to blend it out later, but like I said, I don't want it to make a mess since it is a darker shimmery shade. Those can get super messy super quick. Then afterwards, I'm going to take that brown shadow we used before, and I'm going to buff out the edges of that, keep it very close to it, and then I'm going to buff out the edges of that with more of our purple. Then jumping into eyeliner, I'm using my Loreal Infallible Automatic Eyeliner, and I'm lining my tight line here. I did line my waterline later, but we're just sticking with the tight line, and I'm using my Eyelure Jasmine Brown lashes, and then with my Maneater mascara from Tarte, I'm just going to give a good coat of that to my real lashes while my the glue on my lashes is getting tacky before I pop the two together. Then after I have the lashes on, I'm taking the matte black in our Morphe palette, and I'm going to smudge that into where my lashes meet my shadow, to where it's nice and smoky. Then jumping onto my face, I'm using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and this is going to make our skin nice and tacky to where our foundation does not move at all. So we're using the Loreal Dream Velvet Foundation, and I believe I'm in the shade Ivory for once. This is going to give us a nice matte, very clean finish to our skin. I like it because it has more of a cool tone, so it matches my paleness level. And it is pretty comfortable to wear throughout the day, surprisingly, even though it does have more of like a mousse consistency, which I was kind of surprised about because usually those get uncomfortable halfway through the day for me. Then I'm using my Pro Conceal Concealer from LA Girl, and I'm highlighting and concealing my nose, my chin, and underneath my eye area. And this is just a complexion brush from, I believe, Royal Cosmetics. And then to set all of that area, I'm taking my setting powder. I can't remember the name of the brand or like how to pronounce it. I will have it in the description box for you guys. And I'm going to pack this underneath my eyes and on my chin area. I'm going to let it set for a second, and then I'm going to wipe it away with a brush. This isn't really baking. This is kind of like my fake version of baking. And then moving on to my contour, I'm taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm taking the darkest bronzing shade in the palette, and I'm going to start chiseling out my cheekbone area, really warming up the sides of my face to where I have that nice structure going. And I'm also lining, or not lining, I'm contouring my chin, and then I will also contour my forehead. So pretty much everything. And this is just a fluffy brush that I got from Wish, and it's just going to help really make sure everything's nice and blended. And then I'm taking my Moda brush and the ashy shade in the palette, and I'm really starting to chisel out my cheekbones here. We're keeping this one pretty concentrated because I just want to create that nice little shadow so my cheekbones look a little bit more accentuated. And then I will also use whatever's left on the brush to contour my nose. Moving on to blush, I'm using Downboy by theBalm Cosmetics. This has just kind of that purple plum tone to it, so it's going to help tie in with our eyeshadow pretty well, and it does have a matte finish. And we'll also put a tiny bit on my nose, and then I'm using the Stole the Show highlighter from Colourpop. This has a very like white opal kind of iridescence to it, so it reflects a lot of different colors. Since we're doing more of a colorful look on our eyes, it will kind of reflect that purple tone that we have. And I'm highlighting my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and also underneath my brow bones. So moving on to the lower lash line, I'm lining my waterline really quick before we hop into our eyeshadow. The reason why I did this a little later is so it would be fresh, so it would blend out a little bit better. Because I'm using the matte black that we used before, and I'm smudging out that eyeliner all the way across from tear duct, from pretty much the end of my lashes to the corner of my eye. But not in my actual like tear duct area. Then I'm going in with the purple we used in the brighter purple, the Jezebel color, and I'm buffing out the edges of that, and I'm really going to buff this out. So I want this to be super smoky, so once you think you've blended enough, keep blending, because I want this to build and actually go down a little bit underneath my eyes. We're not trying to keep this one close to the lashes at all. And then I'm going back in with the bigger fluffy brush I used before, and I'm tying it into my outer corner on the top. And I'm actually not going to put mascara on my lower lashes today, because I wanted to keep it more of a grunge vibe and really focusing on the eyeshadow on my lower lashes, and I didn't want to put mascara on to distract from that. And then for lipstick today, I'm using a BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade 14, I believe. Like I said, I'll have it in the description box for you guys, so you guys have the exact names of everything. But yeah, after that, you guys are done. I hope you guys enjoyed this and like the alternative vibe and grunge vibe that I'm giving to a lot of my tutorials recently. I've been on a kick and had inspiration for it. So if you liked it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, as well as comment down below what else you guys want to see. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you guys don't miss a beat. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I'm letting your light shine. I'm letting your love work through me. In every moment.